Welcome to week 12. Here's what I hope you have done by the time we meet again on Wednesday. First of all, the comma splice presentation will take place on Wednesday. In addition, the fragments presentation will take place the following week. As far as the agenda goes, I would like you to consider the art of free writing. One of those animated videos, but it kind of gets the idea across. Then I'd like to participate in a focused free write. Notice this document says there is no correct way to free write. You could have a variation of all these steps. A focused free write, on the other hand, begins with a topic. That means I would select the topic for you and you would focus. After reading these bullet points, what I'd like you to do is kind of combine them together. I'm going to ask you to try something at home by opening up Microsoft Word and spending 60-second increments typing on a problem. So first, I'd like you to discuss free reign, a problem in your life that you would like to solve. For the second 60 seconds, I would like you to discuss a problem perhaps in your county, if it's Pinellas County or Pasco County, or a local problem that you would like to see resolved. Now, the only stipulation with this free write, and it's going to be a 2-minute thing, 60 seconds for your personal problem, 60 seconds for your local problem, is you cannot have the screen on. That's right, you have to turn off the monitor and just write. This way you're not paying any attention to the green and red squiggly lines. You're not worrying about errors. You're just typing without looking. This way your thoughts can flow. I need your thoughts to flow. You have to go for 60 seconds and you cannot stop. Then you can turn your monitor on and see if perhaps you have a potential problem that can be researched. Afterwards, we're going to follow the steps of writing a problem and solution paper. Choosing a topic is critical. This is step 1. That means you shouldn't choose real broad topics. You should choose narrow topics that are accompanied by statistical evidence. Notice I said statistical evidence. Narrow your focus. Global warming is not going to be a good topic. Either is world hunger. Now you could localize things and look at something that is happening in your county or in your city, but don't try to cover a huge global problem. Then we want to outline the problem and see what's causing the problem. The causes will then be the basis for the 2 solutions. Afterwards, revisit the sample pyramid of possibility. This is the one I showed you in class on Wednesday. Remember, my problem starts up here. There's not enough scoring, but then I had to find the cited evidence to prove that the problem was legitimate. Once I had that done, I could then go on to see what's causing the problem and how I would solve it. What I'd like you to do is use free writing to begin research. These would be key words. Let's say you were free writing and you had a word such as emissions or tailgating that would inspire you to choose a topic. From here, we're going to begin researching the topic and work on completing your own pyramid of possibility, which can be found right here. I've created a blank one for you. This way you can fill it in all by yourself with the topic of your choosing. I just want you to focus on this top box. Now, after you have the problem, the next thing you have to be able to justify would be the evidence. You have to have evidence to show that the problem is indeed a valid issue. If you cannot find the evidence, then you really have no problem. Remember, if it's too broad and you're not finding the evidence, narrow down to something more particular. I would like you to bring this to class on Wednesday. It is paramount. Now, whatever website you use to find the evidence, just copy and paste it right down here on the document so you don't lose it. We will work on MLA citation later on, but just make sure you keep it here so that you don't forget where you found it. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you on Wednesday.